Hello again, members of the 587 class. This week we move forward with our exploration of Module 2, which is Foundations of Understanding Online Teaching and Learning, Paradigm Shift, Constructivism, and Inquiry-Based Learning. We will finish up our preview, or our review, of the Paradigm Shift movie. I hope you're finding this at least enjoyable. I think he does a good job. The thing you have to realize is this was made in the 1980s, so it's a little dated. Now, I'm not going to make you sit through the Ken Robinson education paradigm. I'm going to let you kind of look at that at your own. I strongly urge you to do that, though, because Robinson is one of my heroes out there. He's a lot of people's heroes, by the way. You know, you'll see him referenced in a lot of the literature around school change. The other video is a gentleman by the name of John Abbott. John is from Stanford University. He is not the originator of constructivism, but he is one of the proponents of it. I won't make you watch that one either, because John's not the most exciting guy. I think we talked about constructivism in the last class. We'll mention it again to help you see its points. And then the last piece is something called inquiry-based learning. I will show you this because I think it's something we need to start getting into our heads, especially if we're ever going to change teaching and learning online. It's really fascinating that the whole online learning is a paradigm shift from the original concept of people sitting in a classroom, but yet now we're at the point where we're ready to shift what online learning looks like. So these are the pieces: inquiry-based learning, constructivism, and of course the paradigm shift that I'm trying to get you to see. The other thing we will do, and we will do this in class, is we have two things to read here. The theory and practice of online learning. These are actually a couple of chapters. I'm not going to make you read all 400 and some odd pages of this book, but what I do want you to read are a couple of chapters of this book from Terry Anderson. So we will do that in class. And this is I give it to you in this way so you can have it. Sorry about that scare there at the beginning where 484 pages pop up. As you can see, this is a fairly lengthy chapter, so I'm going to give you a chance to read this in class before we do our explanation of it all. And our explanation of it all, we're going to use one of my all-time favorite Web 2.0 products. And I'm using it for this particular module because this might be a little dry for you, but I'm hoping that this will give you a chance to kind of step up and do something fun with it. We're going to use something called GoAnimate. If you've never used GoAnimate before, and a lot of you have, it is one of my favorite Web 2.0 tools for the simple reason that it allows you to create your own animated videos. These animated videos can be everything and anything from something fun and silly as an introductory to the class, an introductory to the unit of study, to a full-blown 30-minute explanation video. You can include anything into your GoAnimate. It doesn't have to be what they have, but to start out, you can do something that I call two animals walk into a bar and go from there. So your first business is you select a theme, and you then put your characters in it, and you add the text, and they basically then say it all for you. Some of the things that are really interesting, there's this whiteboard animation. You've seen a lot of these where the hand looks like it's scribbling up on the screen. That one's pretty cool to play with. The one thing that I really enjoy is the ability to have as many ways and voices in here, but that's a little hard to do, and it does take some time for you to create it. So you have to realize this is not quick down and dirty, although it's fun down and dirty. I really like it a lot, as you can tell. We're going to create the video. The video then we can take out using our embed code trick. If you don't know the trick, of course you'll learn it. And then it's going to end up over here. This is our Schoology for this class. As you can see, it's a Schoology that has our videos in it, and it soon is going to have your videos in it from your GoAnimate that you will make. So we have a very busy Tuesday night coming up. I look forward to seeing all of you. Be ready to have a very busy evening. Until then, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Goodbye.